Hey Team Amex, Coach MJ here. Thank you for joining me for this 35-minute glute camp workout. What you'll need today is a mat. If you have a stability ball, if you don't, no worries. I'll show you how to do some of the movements without the ball. Of course, some water and a towel. Let's get started. Come on down to the floor with me. We're going to come on down into a tabletop position. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hip. From here, we're going to do a cat cow. So let's push the pelvic back while you gaze up. Then exhale and round up nice and high into that scary cat. Let's repeat this for two more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, nice flat back. From here, let's go ahead and rock our hips back towards our heel and then rock forward, rocking it back, rock forward. Let's rock it back one more time. We're going to add to this. So as we rock back, let's start our left arm underneath our right arm, dropping that left ear down towards the floor. Take an inhale, rock out of that position and switch sides. So right arm reaches under left. Good. Let's repeat that four more breaths. Good. Remember your pace. So if you feel like you want to hang out at this bottom position a little longer, feel free to do that. Nice. From here, let's tuck our toes. We're going to move into a down dog. So let's hover our knees. From here, we're going to again and pike our hips up towards the ceiling. If you can reach your heels towards the floor, great. If not, no worries. We're just going to pedal it out a little bit, loosen up that lower back, those hamstrings. And let's settle down into the position. Reach your armpits towards your thighs. From here, let's take a big inhale. Come up onto your toes. As you exhale, drop both heels to the right for a big side body stretch. Inhale to the center. Repeat to the opposite side. Good. Back to the middle. Let's pedal it out again. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to repeat those big body moves one more time on each side. Set the heels down. Up on your toes. Get a drop to the right. Inhale, center, over to the opposite side. Get back to the center. Let's come on down to our knees. We're going to move into a half kneeling position. So plant that left foot forward. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hip. Let's squeeze the glute under. Feel the hip flexor open up. Quad stretch. And we're just going to rock forward and back. Take a minute. As you come back, you're going to come back into that left heel for a hamstring stretch again. You don't have to fully extend that leg. You can keep it slightly bent. Let's repeat that. Squeeze the glutes, rock forward, and then back. One more time. Nice. From here, we're going to swing that left foot out to the side and pivot that right foot under, right? So if you look between your legs, you should be able to see that right toe. Push your hip forward, press that knee out, and let's go ahead and sit into that stretch for an inner groin stretch. Let's breathe. Good. Keep pushing that hip in and then rock back. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's repeat that one more time. Nice. We're going to switch legs, half kneeling position. Right leg is forward. Stack it up. Squeeze those glutes. Let's rock it forward. Back into the right heel. Now, I'm a little less flexible on this side, so my extension is not as pronounced as my other side, and that's okay. Just find that position where you get a nice little hamstring stretch. Nice. I'm going to swing my right leg. I'm going to face front so you can actually see this position. I'm going to swing that right leg out to the side, pivot that left foot, push my hip forward, and sit into that inner groin stretch. Good. Come on back. I'm using that hand to just help drive that knee open. Good. One more breath. Nice job. From here, we're going to come into a pillow bridge position, down on our forearm. Our shoulders are going to be over our elbows. Let's step back. I like to pike and then settle my hips down into position. So we're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds here. Shoulders are over your elbow. Pull your belly button in. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your kneecaps up, and let's drive back nice and strong in those heels. And let's just hang out here for another 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep squeezing. Keep pulling that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it. Now we're going to lay to our side for a side lying 90-90 stretch. Let's stack those heels, those knees and ankles on top of each other. Right hand comes on top of that left palm. Let's take a big inhale. Reach, and then let's slowly open. Maybe you'll pause and get a nice little chest and shoulder stretch first. And when you're ready, let's just rotate all the way through that thoracic spine, that mid back, getting some rotation there. This feels really good. I'm going to do another one. Nice job. Let's switch sides. Opposite side. Left hand is on top of right hand. First one, let's do nice and slow. Let the chest and shoulders lengthen a bit first. And you're following along with that arm. When you're ready, you can come all the way through that rotation. Good. Let's repeat that again. And listen, if this feels good, do a couple reps. You don't have to just do 1 or 2. You can do as many as you like. This is a great morning stretch to do. Good. Now we're going to roll to our back. So we're about to do glute bridges. I'm going to show you. This is something that we do often, but I'm going to show you an option you can do in lieu of the ball if you don't have the ball, because we're going to take this movement onto the ball when we get to our circuit. So from here, your feet are in line with your hips, your hands down by to the side. Let's just lift our toes up, and then we're going to squeeze our glutes up off the floor and then settle it back down. As soon as the glutes tap, we're going to squeeze it right back up. A little pause, 2 to 3 second hold while you squeeze those glutes and settle it down. Let's do this for another 5 reps. So we would have knocked out a total of 8 reps. A little pause, squeezing the glutes. You want to activate those first. And last one. All right, let's do another core activation move. So we're going to lift those heels up off the ground one at a time. We're just going to do some heel drops here. Plant the hands down, suck the belly button, and push that lower back down. Let's just drop the left heel, tap, and pull it in nice and slow. As you do these heel drops, be mindful of that lower back. You want to make sure your lower back stays connected to the floor, and breathe. Now remember, we're just warming up. So I know some of you are pretty advanced. You might want to go into 2 legs. Maybe do a few reps first with single leg, get that back prepared. And then if you want to move into double heel taps, you can. All right, I'm going to do 4 more single heel taps. Last 2. Last one. Nice. All right, team, going to sit it up. So I'm going to grab a sip of water, and then we're going to move to the first circuit of exercises. So we're going to do 3 rounds, 30 seconds of work with about a 15-second recovery between each movement. So the first exercise are the glute bridges that we did for the warm-up with the feet down, but we're going to use the ball. So if you have a ball, I want you to pull your ball out. All right. So if you have a ball, you're going to plant your heels towards the center of the ball. The further away the ball is, the more challenging the movement. The closer in, the easier the movement. Again, if you don't have a ball, you're going to plant your feet on the floor and repeat these glute bridges. All right, team. So we got 30 seconds of work here. Heels on the ball, hands down to the side. All we're going to do is squeeze those hips up. Take a moment, let your body stabilize in this position before you drop it down. Now, your first set might be a little wobbly. That's okay. Your body's trying to adjust to what you're doing. It's trying to stabilize. All right? Every time you lift, really think about squeezing the glutes, pushing the heels into the ball. All right? We got 15 seconds left. Big squeeze, little pause at the top. Last 5 seconds. Last one. Good, and rest. So I'll show you the next movement with the ball, and then I'll show you a modification you can do. So we got leg curls with the ball. So from here, we're going to lift the hips up. We're going to curl the ball in and extend the ball out. And we're going to keep the hips up the whole time. If you begin to fatigue, certainly you can drop the hips and then reset. If you don't have a ball, we're going to do heel walkout. So you're going to do heel walkout. So you're going to lift your hips up, toes are up, and you're just going to walk your heels out. Once you get to your end range, you drop your hips and reset. And you'll repeat that for the 30 seconds. All right, team, let's work. So we got ball curls, 30 seconds of curls. All right. Take your time. So occasionally you might start to feel a cramp in the hamstring. If that's the case, just back off and take a minute. I want you to try your best to keep your hips up as high as you're able to. All right. And breathe. Curl the ball towards your glutes. Slowly release it out. We got 10 seconds to go. Whew, hamstrings are on fire right now. Feeling a lot and stabilizing my back. And release it. Nice job. All right, we're going to move into a plank on the ball. So we're going to do it in our pillar bridge position. Again, no ball. I want you to take it to the movement we did in the warm-up, down onto your forearm. All right, if you have a ball, we're going to do it on the ball. So if you're not certain about your stability, you can put the ball against the wall so it won't slide. Okay, totally up to you. But let's plant those forearms, drive them down to the ball, step back nice and strong, and let's hold this position. This is 30 seconds. You still want your shoulders over your elbow. Try not to release into your hand. Really push that body away from the ball and hold, squeezing your glutes. Almost there. And breathe. This is a great way to level up, taking that plank off the floor to this unstable environment of a ball. Whew, 5 seconds. Breathe. 2, 1, and release it. All right, team. Circuit 1, round 1 complete. We've got 2 more rounds. We're going to pick up the pace now. So remember, it's your workout, your intensity level. Right? We're going 30 with a 15-second break. First movement, glute bridge on the ball. We're going to get started in another 10 seconds. All right, get ready for it. 5 seconds. Pull up your pants if your pants are falling down. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Big squeeze up and down. Take your time. Nice little pause at the top. Just squeezing the glutes off the floor like you're trying to crack a walnut. 10 seconds to go. I feel my core completely activated. 5 seconds. And rest. You got a 15-second rest here. All right, you can pull that ball in and just take a minute. If you like, you can pull one knee at a time in. That feels really nice on that lower back. All right, team, we're moving into leg curls. Let's get ready for it. Find your position or heel walks out. We got 30 seconds. Take your time here. Make sure you stabilize on the ball first before you begin that curl. And remember, rest as you need to. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. Try to get one more curl in and release it. Whew. All right. Got planks on the ball. Get ready. 5 seconds. Set it up. And let's hold it. It's a 30-second hold here. Try not to tuck your chin to your chest. You want to pretend like you got a ball between your chin and your chest, and you want to hold that ball into position. Nice and strong in the legs, so no bent knees. Really drive those legs back, squeeze those glutes. We got 10 seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. My core is on fire right now. How's your core feeling? All right, team, we got one more round. Let's get it done. So we're going to combine the two movements here. We're going to add our glute bridge with our leg curl, and I'll show you how it's done if you have the ball. We're going to squeeze up into a glute bridge. From here, we're going to curl in, extend out, and release the hips down. If you don't have a ball, you're going to just do the same thing. You're going to squeeze your hips up. You're going to heel tap out, and then release your heels down and reset. We got 30 seconds. All right? Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hips up, curl it in, extend, settle the hips down. Squeeze, curl, extend and down. Squeeze it up, curl it. That's it. Halfway. We're going to definitely stretch after this for that 15-second break. I know those hamstrings are fired up right now. Let's get one more in there. Squeeze your glutes, curl, release, and down. Pull that ball in. Let's get a pull the right knee in and then go ahead and extend it up towards the ceiling. If you want, you can point and flex, and then switch sides. Opposite knee in, extend that leg, point and flex. All right, let's get that last set of plank on the ball in. Get ready, and we're set. So if you find that you are on a ball and your stability is completely off, you can open up your legs a little wider to give you more base. That's going to help to ground you in the position, opposed to being completely narrow, which is very challenging. So go ahead and open up a little bit and see where that gets you in your stability, your balance. We got 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and release it. Whew. Nice job, Team Amex. Gonna get a little sip of water. Dab that sweat. All right. We're moving into our next circuit. So we're gonna do the flip of what we did on top of the ball. So we got some glute bridges. All right. So I'll show you an option that you can do if you don't have a ball. So we're gonna walk down, bringing our shoulders onto the ball. Your chin is slightly tucked. You can place your hands on your hips. From here, you're just going to squeeze your glutes up and then settle them back down. Squeeze them up and settle them back down. If you don't have a ball, you're going to come to the floor. I want you to do marching glute bridges. So similar to what you just did, but you're going to lift the hips up, going to pull the knee in, drop the hips down, release the leg, and then you switch sides. So it looks like you're marching. All right? Those are the movements. You can also, if you don't have a ball, you can take the same movement to a chair, to a couch, to a step as well. All right? So we got 30 seconds of work. Let's get ready, and then we'll go through the next movement. All right, shoulders on the ball. Here we go. Let's squeeze it up. Dropping those hips. Keep that chin slightly tucked. You want your head to move with your torso, not separately. Now, I have my feet nice and flat. You can certainly lift up the toes. You'll target more of the hamstrings. All right, I'm choosing not to do that because my hamstrings are on fire from those leg curls. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, team. We got side lying leg raises. So we're gonna come to the ball. You're gonna hug over the ball. We're gonna keep that bottom knee down. From here, we're just gonna lift that leg up. I want you to think about leading with your heel, not your toe. We don't want to kick. We want to lift that leg up through the heel. You can do the same movement on the floor. All right, team. We got 20 seconds on each side. Let's work. So if you get 10 reps on this side, when we go over to the opposite side, I want you to try to get 10 reps on that side as well. All right, almost there. 5 seconds. Get one more in there. Nice. Let's switch sides. Take your time so you don't roll off the ball if you're on your ball. All right, team. Bottom knee is down. Flexing that leg. I'm leading through my heel here. Now, if you want to level up on this movement, you can certainly put a band above your knees, or you can put a dumbbell on your thigh. All right, 5 seconds. Woo, burn, baby, burn. All right, team. Next exercise, we got a plank on the ball with a reverse curl. Again, I'm going to show you a modification for this. Okay, this is definitely an advanced movement. So we're going to come over the ball into a plank position. I don't have a lot of space here, but from here, you're going to pull your knees into your chest and extend them out. Now, I'm sure this move looks familiar to you because it looks like our mountain climbers, right? So with mountain climbers, we're doing this. All you're going to do is set up for a plank, alternate one knee at a time. All right, team, let's get started. I'm going to actually angle myself. Hopefully, I'll stay on the camera here. There we go. All right, we got 30 seconds of work. Nice and easy. Pull the knees in, extend the legs out. The less leg you have on the ball, the more challenging the movement. Little pause, settle into the plank. We've got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Get one more in there. Nice job, and take your time. Come off the back of the ball. Whew. So again, my space is tiny. So those are the movements. We got 2 more rounds to go. All right, so here we go. Glute bridges on the ball. 30 seconds. Here we go. Big squeeze up, settle it down. Little pause at the top. Keep those knees in line with your toe. Don't want your knees rolling in. Keep them nice and steady. Big squeeze, little pause. 10 seconds, team. Try your best to keep the ball still and just work through the hips. Get one more in and release it. Nice job. We got side lying. 20 seconds each side. Bottom knee is down. All right, flex that top leg. Let's work. So I like to pretend that there's a string on my heel from the ceiling, pulling my heel up. So I'm leading the movement with my heel. Get one more raise in there. Nice. Let's switch sides. 20 seconds. Heel raises. Whew. My hips are feeling it today. 10 seconds to go. Remember, you're not kicking up. You want to keep that toe down. Lift with your heels. Get one more rep in there. Nice. All right, team. Reverse curls. So we're going to go over top of the ball. See if I get some room here. All right, there we go. 30 seconds. Let's work. Now, just in case you're on a different time than I'm on, make sure you're looking at your clock or you set a timer for yourself for 30 seconds. I don't always get it right here. I don't have anything buzzing to let me know. Hang in there. Almost there. We got 10 seconds to go. Trying to get that full extension of that plank. Oh, get one more rep in. Nice job. Take your time and walk it off the back. We got one more round of these movements to go. I'm going to grab a little sip of water. And let's get to it. Glute bridges, last set. Again, you can add weights to this. I'm choosing to just do body weight. 30 seconds, this work. Big squeeze. Maybe you'll hold it at the top for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds before you release it. Really squeezing those glutes. Again, like you're trying to crack a walnut between your butt cheeks. Big squeeze. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze it and release it. All right, side lion, 2020. Here we go. Raise it up. Remember, if you do 10 on one side, try to perform 10 on the opposite side. And don't forget to breathe. You got 10 seconds. Toe down, heel up, trying not to kick. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. My hip was like, thank you. Here we go. Opposite side, 20 seconds. We're at the bottom of the set. 10 seconds. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Rub it out if you need to rub it out. I got a nice little burn there. All right. Last set of those reverse curls. Get myself back. All right. Check your time, team. Here we go. 30 seconds. Keep those abs pulled in tight. You want to make sure you're not arching through that lower back. All right. I failed to mention, this is also a position you can hang out in if those reverse curls get too challenging. And just so you know, the timer has started. You got 20 seconds left. That's it. Take your time and reset. This is about quality of movement, not quantity. All right. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. I'm going to put this ball away. Get a little sip of water. And we're moving into our finisher. All right. So we have a Tabata style finisher. 20 seconds of work. 10 seconds rest. It's 8 rounds of 2 movements. But if it makes you feel any better, it's really only 4 rounds, right? So we've got 2 movements. We've got jumping squats, body weight or weights if you choose. So we're going to take those hands out as we sit those hips down. We're going to explode up and sit back down. That's 20 seconds. If you don't want to jump, you just do body weight squats, all right? I occasionally do a combination of both. I want to try to keep moving, so if I get burnt out from the jumping squats, I just move to body weight squats. The next movement are good mornings. So you're going to place your hands behind your head. I'll show you from the front, chest is up, feet underneath your hips, knees are soft. You're going to hinge those hips back and then squeeze those glutes up. From the side, My hips reach towards the wall behind me. Nice flat back. I can see a glass of water, and then I squeeze my glutes up. So just those two movements, all right? Get a little sip of water, and then we're going to get started in 10 seconds. 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest. All right, get ready. We've got those jumping squats coming up. Whew, my favorite. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to try to sit down on these squats. So bring those hips down, but only if you're able to keep that chest up. All right, take your time. You want to level up? Move a little faster in these jumps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we got good mornings coming up. Feet underneath your hips, hands behind your head. Let's push those hips back to the wall. Here we go. 20 seconds. Big squeeze to come up. Now, this move, you can move a little quicker if you like. Right, reach those hips back. Back is flat. Ask yourself if you can fit a glass of water on your back. Get one more in there. Nice. All right, round 3 is coming up. Jumping squats. Let's get ready for it. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Take your time. I like to try to breathe. Remember, if you don't want to jump, you can just do body weight squats down and up. 10 seconds to go. All right. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You want to just try to keep moving. Get ready for those good mornings. Feet under your hips. Knees are soft. Push that butt back. Big squeeze. So you want to know what you're squeezing? You're squeezing that bum, right? And that is what's getting you from the bottom up, is engaging your glutes. Less than 10. Hips reach. Squeeze up. Get one more in there. Whew. Here we go. Round 5. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Jumping squats. That's it. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking here. This is hard work. You know, it's hard to move and talk. 3, 2, 1. Release it. I once heard an interview from Beyonce's dad, Mr. Knowles. They used to put the girls on the treadmill and make them sing. Let's work on those RDLs. that helped to really increase their lung capacity. So I guess being able to talk while you do those high intensive explosive exercises is building my lungs up. Get one more in and rest. Team, one more time each movement, and then you're done. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Jumping squats. Whew. Those glutes and thighs burning. Mine is burning. But I'm going to push through this last 10 seconds. I'm not going to stop, so don't you stop. You got this. Come on. Keep moving. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, you did it. Here we go. Last of the RDLs. Feet on your hips. Drive that butt to the wall. Squeeze it up. Open up those elbows. You're going to keep that chin tucked. Make sure you're not looking up at the camera. Whew. Big squeeze. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, Team MX. Let's cool it down. Take a nice big inhale. Super long exhale. Keep your eyes open. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. So if you like, hold on to a chair. Hold on to the wall. We're going to stretch those quads. So let's bend down. Reach back. Grab that right foot. Make sure that knee's not out here. You want to keep them close together. If you've got great balance, don't need to hold on. you can go ahead and reach that opposite arm up. All right. For me, when I get to the end, it's tough to hold on to my single leg stability here. So, all right, team, from here, let's take that same leg, bring it across the opposite thigh, and let's sit down to the movement. Nice stretch through those hips and glutes there. Nice. Let's change sides. Just going to turn to the side here while I hold on. Quad stretch. Again, you got great stability. Going to reach that opposite here, not really lengthen through that whole body. See that? That's not great for me. Go and cross it over. Nice. Come on up. We're going to put that right heel out in front of us. Toe is up. Push the hip back. You can reach towards that toe, or you can place both hands on your knees. Plant the toe down. Roll up. And let's switch sides. Left leg. Reach the hip back. Toe is down. Roll it up. Shoulders back. Let's take one last big inhale. Super long exhale. Hey, Team Amex, Coach MJ here. Thank you for joining me for this 35-minute glute camp class. Hey, what's today? So the next class we have live is on Thursday, 7:30 total body with Coach MJ. So